The date was July 1st, 2000, when Alex had her first lemonade stand.
She was just 4 years old, but already she had been asking about having a lemonade stand for about 3 or 4 or 5 months. She would ask me every few weeks about setting up a lemonade stand. And finally, one day I said, Alex, what do you want to buy so badly? And she said, I'm not keeping the money. I'm giving it to my doctor so they can help kids the way they helped me.
And so how could we say no? So that day, July 1st, it was a Saturday.
Well, I was so proud of her. I had never heard of a child doing a lemonade stand to support a charity before. But honestly, I thought it was adorable. It was so cute. Alex thought she was going to cure cancer with a lemonade stand. And in fact, I told her she would raise $5 or $10 and give it to her hospital. And she said, I don't care. I'll do it anyways. She truly believed that every single donation mattered. She got ready the night before. We got a new outfit, a new lemonade stand outfit. We made posters, and she and her brother got up early the next morning.
She got her Cheerios ready the night before because she didn't want to be late for her lemonade stand. I think she was out there by like 7 a.m.
And I was really surprised to hear her knocking at the door. It was probably 7 or 8 a.m. and the stand didn't start until later in the day. And we quickly got up and opened the door. And there was a woman there who said she was going out of town and she wanted to make sure that she stopped by and made a donation to Alex's lemonade stand. And we should have known that that was going to be the beginning of something special. It didn't stop all day long. People just kept coming and coming.
Cars just started pulling over to the side of the road to donate $20 bills, checks. And it wasn't until after the whole lemonade stand was over that Liz said she couldn't believe how many people just continued to donate and make such a difference for one lemonade stand from Alex.
And as we pulled into the neighborhood, I remember saying to my kids, look at all these cars. Someone must be having a barbecue or a party, and maybe that will drum up a little bit of business for Alex. But it turns out all those cars were there for Alex's very first stand.
Attending Alex's first stand reminded me just how truly amazing people are. I was there because I'm family, but other people drove from all over to support this child.
One of my wife's sisters, one of Alex's aunts, called the newspaper to tell them that Alex, who was a cancer patient, a 4-year-old, was having a lemonade stand to help kids with cancer. And so the local newspaper, the Hartford Courant, ran a little story, and people read it, and they came.
One gentleman came with a big jug of coins, and he said he had been saving his coins for 17 years, and he didn't know why until he heard about what Alex was doing, and then he knew why he had been saving it.
One of the things that stood out to me the most was an older gentleman who came up, and he gave her a card, and the card had a check for $100 in it, which was unbelievable. And the card said something like, Alex, your parents must sure be proud of you. I know that I am. And I remember back to that day, she wanted to make all the lemonade. I was responsible, I think, for taking out the garbage and making sure she had enough lemonade mix. And I had to keep running to the store to get more because so many people were coming. She had, a little table and a little cash register that she was ringing people up on.
At the end of the day, she was tired, she was hot. She didn't like all the attention, so I thought maybe it was too much for her. And I said, Alex, what did you think? And she said, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I knew then that this wasn't cute, that it meant something to her.
So that day, that was the first stand that started this whole movement. Alex raised $2,000 at that lemonade stand, which was an unheard of amount for a lemonade stand at that time.
I knew at the time that stand was special. It was heartwarming to see people show up. It was heartwarming how much they supported Alex. But I didn't know what it would grow to at all.
I had no idea, though, that she would continue to do this every single year. And this would turn into not just an annual tradition, but a movement to cure childhood cancer. So here we are 20 years later, thinking back on that first lemonade stand. And I can't help but think that it marked something really special in our lives, but really special for kids with cancer.
She was a smart girl and she was very resilient, but she was also so optimistic. And all of that combined really is the foundation of Alex's lemonade stand.
She was a visionary, And I think she did know the impact that she was going to have on the world. By creating Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, Liz and Jay honor her, and we are so grateful to be a part of this vision that Alex had that continues today to support and help so many children.
When you take all of the fundraising that Alex's Lemonade has done, what she started with that $2,000 has grown to hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's all because of generous people like you. So thank you for making Alex's dream continue and for making the life-saving work that we're doing possible.